the new wave of professional wrestling, Capital Wrestling.
Oh! Hello. It's like Bye-bye! Here with the Hot Boiz International. We have returned to Capital Wrestling. And my goal, my mission, is to take out that camera guy out there. And Bob Backlund, I'm coming for you, Bob! But nonetheless, we have other people here that want to speak. So Casey Navarro!
Correct! That is I! That is me! You see, RVD, he had the 5-star. But see, for RVD, he wasn't as blessed as KC Navarro, who has the World Star. WorldStar.com. What? You don't have to tell me.
I'm surrounded by morons.
I know.
Capital Wrestling. We're here! Bish.
Welcome back to Capital Wrestling Tag Team Action. Mr. Entertainment, Stephen James here in Hoboken.
Right, and what a way to kick off this edition here. Then with Hot Boiz International. The supremely talented Hot Boiz International, led, of course, by Bobby Orlando and Bobby Jr.
It's a man with a stuffed goat.
That's the greatest goat of all time.
Can he just get to the...
What?
What's in that goat? I still want an investigation.
That is not a
what's
stuffed
in that
goat.
goat.
Hot Boise, Idaho.
Hot Boiz International.
And their opponents.
But let's focus on this match here. Because we got a lot of talent in the ring, a lot of talent here at Capital Wrestling. And of course, I can't forget to mention, oh, look at this.
Too Hot Steve Scott.
Despite not having his cell phone, pretty recognizable.
As well as Killian McMurphy out here. The fans of Hoboken loving them, but wait.
The team of the selfie superstar, Too Hot, Steve Scott, and the Shamrock Shooter, Killian McMurphy.
The Shamrock Shooter, of course, we saw at the end of Colossal Confrontation coming out to celebrate with his partner, Sonny Kiss, in what an emotional moment we had at the end of that broadcast.
One of the, it might be the best match we've ever had here at Capital Wrestling.
It's too ugly.
But
So
as
nice.
we saw at the top of this,
Yeah.
Sonny Kiss being laid out by the 6'8" endgame Paul Jourdain. And we'll see that title matchup. You gotta want Sonny Kiss be okay in just a few weeks' time when that match takes place.
I have sent word to my people that if Sonny Kiss does not want to compete, he is medically, he can have the excuse to not compete, and nobody will think lesser of him, but we have not heard back. We have our medics looking at him.
I bet you have something up your sleeve.
And look at this.
Hoboken has good tape.
Well, they applauded me.
You paid, I saw you passing out $10 bills.
I'm a man of the people, but Bobby Orlando incensed.
Man of the people, you're not even people.
You know what? A lesser boss would fire you for something like that.
Why don't you then?
Because it would be too expensive to replace you. By which I mean your contract is so cheap that it would be nuts to find someone else to do your work for that price. I mean, it's a steal. I don't know who negotiated your contract, but you are here for a while, buddy. I mean, the only way we'd go cheaper is if we move the show to Taiwan, and I'm not doing that. I'm not a fan of like ethnic food, so doesn't matter. Anyway, this match starting
underway,
up.
yes.
And again,
tag
folks,
team action here on Capital Wrestling Television.
Lost in all the chaos on my first night here as the new owner of Capital Wrestling. We have a fantastic matchup here.
Eric Martin informing everyone that he's so good at wrestling. But the Shamrock Shooter also, look at that gator roll there. But he has him underneath the neck as well. Look at it, embarrassing.
Yeah.
Eric Martin. Proving that the Shamrock Shooter is superior.
Eric Martin, formerly of the Classics, part of the National Wrestling Alliance before joining Hot Boiz International.
A man not used to being out-wrestled, but the technique of the Shamrock Shooter is elite level. Inverted atomic drop there.
And a fantastic hip toss and go for an armbar.
Looking for an armbar, but you see Eric Martin's hands are interlocked there. He's got to break those fingers if he wants to get full extension and full torque on that.
That's a smart mat wrestling technique that he learned, the classic wrestling technique, and now incoming Steven Scott.
Oh, do you know him personally? Too Hot Steve Scott.
Too Hot Steve Scott.
I'm Steven. You're getting confused.
Just so you know, I'm the
all this partying in the Bahamas.
Well, on his check it says Steven Scott. That's his government name. So I look at all the information on his paperwork. So excuse me, I've been allowed a paperwork. Steven Alana James.
You're not supposed to tell anybody about that. That's against
I don't know. It's
HR
on the
rule.
check. We'll have a whole investigation. You know what? We'll have the head of human resources, Portia Vaughn, look at that.
Let's just drop it. Steve Scott and Casey Navarro going back and forth. Athletic display here. Ducks underneath is Navarro. Navarro knows.
And Casey Navarro, too smart to fall for that move.
Finally has a one. Shows the level of preparation that these guys take, as Casey Navarro and Steve Scott both knew what was going to happen there.
And I was surprised. I thought Steve Scott would be a little bit, flustered without his iPhone, which was smashed at the Colossal Confrontation by Justin Adams in one of the most horrific events here at Capital Wrestling.
Through the middle rope.
Oh, wow.
On to Eric Martin and into the Hoboken crowd here.
I hope nobody
sues. And the
sues.
crowd goes crazy.
I have to pay for
Steve
that.
Scott.
Look at Steve Scott.
Looked for a schoolboy but couldn't hold on. Gets him up. Neck breaker there. Got to go for the cover here. Number one. One count only.
Whoa. So close. I mean, all these athletes doing a fantastic job.
Tag made.
You can see our scout, Zach Amico, on the outside with his, he's got binoculars for some reason. He's in the front row. But look at that. And Steve Scott and Killian McMurphy working so well together for a team that, I believe this is their first time teaming together, at least here at Capital Wrestling.
Drop toe hold by the Shamrock Shooter. You can hear the impact.
And again, you see that mat wrestling background, but who's out? Wait a minute, who's out here? That's Justin Adams. That's Justin Adams.
No, that's not.
No?
Get your eyes checked. That's Kid Osborne.
Wait, what?
What is Kid Osborne doing out here?
Oh my, well, yeah, what is Kid Osborne doing out here? I didn't, you know.
Big boot.
Oh, wow.
Big boot by Eric
Look
Martin
at that
to
boot.
Killian McMurphy.
And Bobby Orlando celebrating with Bobby Jr., shaking that goat for luck, I think.
Cover one. One count only.
The eccentric Bobby Orlando, make no mistake about it, the man is a maniacal genius. I mean, putting these two together, these are fantastic athletes. Eric Martin and Casey Navarro, a powerhouse, a mat wrestler, and a high flyer. Oh!
Killian McMurphy right now being punished by Eric Martin. He's got to be acting on instinct right now.
Oh!
Irish whip into the ropes, gets him up.
Oh!
And down goes McMurphy. Cover. 1, 2.
And Steve Scott breaking it up.
And Kid Osborne and Hot Boiz International cutting the ring off on the Shamrock Shooter. And Casey Navarro, who we saw in that excellent matchup in one-on-one action against tag team champion Smiley. You gotta wonder where both of these tag teams sit in the rankings for the Capital Wrestling Tag Team Championships.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, anyone should be champion instead of Juba and Smiley. I don't want them representing my company, but I've looked into it. I can't strip them of the titles without proper cause.
Thanks for that.
I can't arrest them because they didn't personally attack me, but believe me, I would.
And right to the ribs with that strong right hand.
But we'll look into it. There's a lot of talented tag teams coming up here, and there's going to be a lot of tag teams you've never seen before. It's all part of the new...
Now mocking.
Oh!
Eric Martin was mocking the selfie superstar. They spit his gum out at him. Bobby Orlando.
It takes a lot to discuss Bobby Orlando, by the way. I mean, I don't know.
Mortified.
He's been partying so hard, I don't believe he's showered in several weeks. But
driving that lower back into the turnbuckle and then driving the shoulder into the midsection.
Look at that. You can
Those
see
broad shoulders of Eric Martin doing some work here, setting up Casey Navarro for something.
And we can see, oh, look at the stomping. And that's going to leave a couple four-leaf clover marks right on Killian McMurphy's chest.
That looked oddly familiar.
Look at that. And Steve Scott, excuse me. Oh, look at the teamwork. Oh.
Cover.
And Steve
Referee
Scott.
was distracted. 1, 2. 2 count only.
The foolishness of Steve Scott. Unable to control himself.
The fans trying to get Killian McMurphy back into this jawbreaker there. He's got to make that tag. Rolls through. Tag is made to the selfie superstar. And here comes Too Hot Steve Scott going up top. Looking for it.
High-risk maneuver. He misses it.
Rolls through. Standing drop kick on Eric Martin. Casey Navarro in trouble. Down goes Casey Navarro and the Sky Reaper's in trouble. Scott getting his mojo here working. Casey Navarro tries to escape. Steve Scott's off the second turnbuckle
Nailing
with that
that cutter.
1, 2, 3. Oh, 2.9. You can't get any closer.
And look at Zach Amico, the COO and head of the talent and development department here at Capital Wrestling, furiously writing down notes.
Is he using crayon?
It's not a crayon, it's a pen with a feather in it. It's fine. Doesn't matter. What's important is what he's writing down and what he's seeing. And what he's seeing is phenomenal action here, Steven. And to answer your question from before, a victory would put whichever team wins this match at the top. Hot Boiz
called for his phone but didn't have it. Obviously distracted was Steve Scott and ran into the big boot of Eric Martin.
It's like Batman without Robin. You know, I mean, that's maybe his Achilles heel, Steve Scott. He never goes anywhere without that phone.
Tag is made. Both men almost shoved into each other. But the Shamrock Shooter's got it locked in.
Trying to go for a guillotine, but no.
Drop kick.
Look at the height on that drop kick, but look, Casey Navarro going to the top. And this innovative tag action.
broken up by Steve Scott. You're right, innovative. You got to be impressed by all 4 men in this ring.
Yeah, I mean, it's incredible.
Oh, driving Steve Scott into that steel pole, and down goes the Selfie Superstar.
And just like that, the momentum here can change. Oh,
kick
wow.
right on the chin, but still somehow going up top now. The ref counting.
Casey Navarro perched in his home, the top rope. Frog splash.
Cover. 1. That's got to be a 2. 3 count. And Hot Boiz International victorious here in the capital.
Oh, wow. And an impressive victory. Hot Boiz International finding themselves definitely in the hunt to be the #1 contenders, if I have anything to say about it. And actually, I do.
The celebration will likely continue for Hot Boiz International here in the city of Hoboken. But Harry, what does this mean for the tag title picture?
It means a lot for the tag title picture. It means we're one step closer to getting rid of a group that I don't want to be the face of Capital Wrestling, Juba and Smiley. And hopefully, Bobby Orlando and Hot Boiz International can make that happen. It's a sign of great things to come here at Capital Wrestling as far as I'm concerned.
I still ridiculous.
I look great, though, and that's all that matters.
More Capital Wrestling action to come next.
Want more Capital Wrestling content? Then look no further than our Instagram. Follow @Capital Wrestling today and see every moment the Capital has to offer, as well as match announcements, merchandise deals, and more. Come to the Capital and follow our Instagram today.
Are you in need of a lawyer who will fight for you? Well, EDA Law will go off the top rope for you and your needs. Pro wrestling veteran Eric Anderson has brought his no-nonsense approach from the ring to the courtroom. The New England Pro Wrestling Hall of Famer and his team focuses on business law, criminal defense, and representing members of the pro wrestling industry. For more information, head on over to edalaw.com. That's edalaw.com. EDA Law, for those in the law who wrestled, know how to wrestle the law.
Tool number 1 is athleticism, and wrestling's 5-tool player Anthony Bowens prides himself on being a well-conditioned, versatile athlete that's capable of adapting to any kind of situation. If you need me to wrestle technically or to wrestle strong style, I can do it all. Back in high school, I used to play baseball. My nickname was Textbook because I did everything mechanically by the book. And I'm very proud of that, and I'm proud of being a very high-level athlete capable of adapting to pretty much anything. And I'll continue to do so with 5 tools and 1 rule. Prove them wrong.
Well, now that I got an adult chair here, we're back on Capital Wrestling.
How did that happen? What happened to your chair? Oh, wow, okay, wait a minute. And we are being joined once again, unexpectedly, by the endgame Paul Jourdain here after this hard-fought matchup with Killian McMurphy. And
Killian McMurphy still in the ring, trying to recover from that tag team matchup.
Yeah, I got a feeling that Paul Jourdain is not going to come to help him. Wow, okay, this is...
Look at the look on the face of the Shamrock Shooter.
Okay. Oh, no, not again, not again. Come on, Paul, you don't have to do this.
Do me a favor. Tell Sonny I'm coming.
Okay, all right. Well, luckily...
Sent the message, tell Sonny I'm coming.
Luckily, just a verbal warning here for Killian McMurphy. Obviously, the fiance is Sonny Kiss.
Wow. Wait a minute.
Oh,
Taking
wow.
him down.
Oh, wow.
Paul Jourdain is out of control.
Now I think you get the message. Tell Sonny that I am coming.
Wow, okay. A message definitely sent and I think received. Yeah. The endgame Paul Jourdain very adamant about letting Sonny Kiss know he is coming for him and that Capital Wrestling Championship. And now Sonny, okay, going after the crowd there. We don't want that. This is not the UFC. We don't allow that in this company here.
What does this mean for the Capital Wrestling Championship title match coming in just a few weeks? Will this message get into the head of champions? Yes, going after his partner,
Wow.
Killian McMurphy. The Shamrock Shooter laid out in the center of the ring. Just another victim in the path of the endgame Paul Jourdain. What is it going to take to stop this man?
Watching at home, realize this: Sonny Kiss's days are over. It's time for the end game.
It's time for the fabulous finish of the week, sponsored by To Be the Man.
Setting it up, went for it.
Oh no!
Caught by Mick Drake. Oh! High German suplex, 1, 2, 3.
An impressive victory from Mick Drake.
That was the fabulous finish, sponsored by To Be the Man. Available on Amazon.com.
Capital Wrestling is brought to you by BetDSI. Whether it's Capital Wrestling action or the world of football, basketball, baseball, hockey, or even politics and television, BetDSI gives you a chance to take part in what's going on. Sign up using the code CAP120, and BetDSI will match up to 120% of your initial deposit. That's code CAP120 at signup. Head to betdsi.eu now and get in on the action. That's betdsi.eu.
Capital Wrestling fans, it's Mark Adam Haggerty again here in Hoboken, New Jersey. And right now, I am with your tag team champions. I've got Juba, I've got Smiley, and tonight, they've got Danger Sanctuary. And you got to think that the numbers game is in the favor of the challengers. Smiley, what do you think about this?
Smiley, you can't talk? No, you can't talk. Well, if I just put my hand on your shoulder, then I'll let the talking just run through you. It'll flow through your mouth. Smiley, what do you got to say?
I don't think he...
That didn't work. Yeah. Well, that makes me upset. But Smiley, if you just put your hand on my shoulder, just go ahead and maybe... No. I'm still upset. I'm upset that this has to be shown to all the Capital fans week in, week out. I'm upset that cults are running through Capital. Cults? What? Is this the 90s? They did a cult on Boy Meets World, and it was bad. I'm upset that Jimmy Rave is involved in said cult. But you know what I'm not going to be upset about? After the main event tonight on Capital TV, Juba Smiley walk out still tag team champions.
Very, very confident are the tag team champions. You know what? Let's not waste any time. Let's throw it to the ring.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Wait a minute.
I am the commissioner of Comedy Fight Club on the Gas Digital Network, the sleeveless wonder of the world, Matt Maron.
Yay!
Matt Maron?
Yeah, Matt Maron.
This has got to be your doing.
Ring announcer for the greatest faith-based movement in professional wrestling, the greatest faith-based movement in the world, the Danger Sanctuary. Featuring my best friend, the creator of the Hand Jobs web series, the mascot of Comedy Fight Club, master of the Dropkick, Chris Crespo. Also featuring from the Evolving with Corey Castle podcast, he's been on movie sets with Meryl Streep, Tom Hanks, Mark Wahlberg, and Bruce Willis, the greatest actor of our generation, Corey Castle.
Oh, I love that guy. Corey Castle's here?
Oh, and he brought the bongo.
He's a multi-talented man.
Always accompanied by the alternate universe of himself. It's Luchador Castle.
Luchador Castle?
We'll get into it. It's alternate universe Luchador Castle. It's a long story.
Alternate universe.
Also featuring a world-traveled veteran, holding victories over the likes of Daniel Bryan, AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, a man who has won a championship in every country in the world. That's true. Don't Google it. Take my word for it. That man is Jimmy Rave.
Now, Jimmy Rave, now we're talking about a legend in this wrestling industry in the independent scene. The man many people say made CM Punk who he was.
Now under the banner of the Danger Sanctuary.
And finally, our leader. He is the truth. He is the light. The shepherd of men. He is the shepherd of men. Our savior, the healer, Timmy Danger.
The leader of the Danger Sanctuary, Timmy Danger.
The supreme truth.
Oh, we're going to hear some words from Timmy Danger.
I stand before all of you here tonight, not just your savior, not just the supreme truth and the leader of the Danger Sanctuary, but I understand there needs to be some healing here done here at Capitol Wrestling.
Oh, thank goodness. Now this I want to keep. This I'm very happy. Some healing.
There's a lot of people here, a lot of pain.
They smell it in the air?
A lot of people, horrible haircuts. Shut up. A lot of people, overweight, ugly, stupid.
Yeah, Steven.
downtrodden.
Why are you pointing at me?
But there is hope, and that hope is right here. So this is great truth, Timmy Danger. Now we see this woman here. Now, I've never met this woman before in my life. I've never seen her before. Look at her, she's in a wheelchair. I don't know how long she's been there. I'm not sure why this happened, but I know. You just want to get up and walk. You just want to run so bad. But you can't.
She can't, poor thing.
But don't worry, there's hope. There's hope, young lady. For me, you can do it. You can get up and walk. And you can be the person you want to be. To the supreme truth, Timmy Danger. To the Danger Sanctuary. Stand up and walk. Let's do it.
Come on, you can do it. Hallelujah, it's a miracle, Steven.
Are
My
you kidding
goodness.
me?
Look at this.
Please don't tell me you believe in this.
And in heels. Can you believe it? In heels. It's a good thing she wore those heels tonight. Wow, what all the miracles.
I'm gonna let that sentence just sink in. You're glad she wore those. Come on.
Well, whatever.
Can we just get on with the title match?
My goodness. My friend here needs to be healed. He doesn't have any hair. And he's got a stupid beard. Can you hear him?
You don't have any charisma.
What the hell are you talking about? I'm the owner of a company. I own a wrestling company.
You won in a poker game.
Just listen to Timmy Danger.
Although in this crowd, there's still more help to be done. There's still more all of you.
Yeah.
That need my touch, need my sanctuary, need my helping hand, and I can help you get that job.
Stay away
Get
from
that
me.
Promotion. Get where you want to be, and my hand is touching yours, but I look at this ground, and all of you are being repaired. There's only so much I can do, and I can't help all of you because none of you are worth it. None of you are worthy of being in the Danger Sanctuary. None of you are worthy of the healing hand and supreme truth. But tonight, me and Jimmy Rave are worthy enough to be your next Capitol Wrestling Tag Team Champions. Trust me, and trust in the Sanctuary.
Wow. The Danger Sanctuary. Trust in the Sanctuary, Steven.
He may have some of the Capitol faithful duped, but not me and not the majority of the people here.
I mean, look at the people he's helped in this ring. Look at the Chris Crespo.
And introducing their opponents.
Oh, boy.
And here they come, the tag team champions, the Psycho Lucha, and Mr. Brightside himself, your favorite professional wrestler. It's Juba and Smiley, the Capital Wrestling champions. Speechless now?
No,
Finally.
I'm just disgusted. I'm also, you know what? Well, I don't have to be worried. I own this company. He's not going to touch me. I'm untouchable. I own this company. Yeah, you know what? You're a disgusting animal. Yeah, run away, Juba. Run like a coward.
Notice he didn't even give you the time of day.
Because he's afraid of me now, because now I have power, Steven. What he did to Matthew Ryan Shapiro is a crime. If I had my way, he'd be in jail. But what I can do is create an opportunity to have those titles brought to a real champion, somebody who should represent the Capital Wrestling brand. Hold on, he's coming this way. There he is. He's turning around because he's scared of me.
You're lucky, Harry. What? You're lucky he hasn't even noticed you.
Well, he's about to notice what's going to happen tonight, because I have a feeling the Danger Sanctuary is finally going to bring an end to this madness, and we're going to see new Capital Wrestling Tag Team Champions.
Smiley and Juba have held on to those Capital Wrestling Tag Team Champions for months now.
Out of the Fairchild Asylum for the violent and deranged. They are the current reigning and defending Capital Wrestling World Tag Team Champions.
World?
Smiley and Juba.
Smiley and Juba representing Capital Wrestling, unfortunately, for now anyway.
The Strong Island Psycho.
That's not, can you watch yourself? That's not the name.
The Strong Island Psychos.
Since when?
It's Juba and Smiley.
This idiot keeps coming up with new names.
The Misfits.
That's copyrighted. That's copyrighted, you idiot. I can't afford that.
What'd you say?
Nothing. I said just wrestle. I'm just watching. Just watching the match.
You were put in your place.
I can't afford that. I can't afford it. I'm not going to get sued by the Misfits. It's a band.
Let's quit this. Get in the ring because you're taking those titles, you stupid goofs.
I thought you were on a family show.
No, I don't.
The Stupid Goofs.
All right.
Oh, at least I won't get sued for that. Lunatic. I can't believe I have to have a meeting with these guys once a month about. I'm supposed to send these guys on promotional tours? How am I supposed to send these two on a promotional tour?
Easy, don't go.
I gotta buy one first-class ticket and I gotta send one in cargo? I gotta get a dog crate? I mean, what kind of thing is that? And I'm pretty sure it's not for Juba.
Dog crate or not, the tag team titles are on the line.
Tag team titles on the line as the Danger Sanctuary. Now you might notice something, Steven. Oh, starting off the match, Timmy Danger.
Locking that shoulder in his Danger, perhaps looking to target a limb. But just as easily, Smiley overtakes the Supreme Truth.
Smiley, a fantastic wrestler to say the least. I never said he wasn't, but just not what I want representing the Capital Wrestling brand.
Holding on a pump handle, but releases. Timmy Danger grabbing that arm again. No man with a clear advantage thus far. Went to reverse that whip, but held on was Timmy Danger. Holding on to that neck. Again, using the shirt there, the refs admonishing Timmy Danger. Pulls off the mask.
And there's another mask under there.
Standing drop kick to
I'm
Timmy Danger.
going to look at banning masks, but...
You can't ban masks.
And now tagging in Corey Castle.
Come on, you stupid goof.
And again, the Danger Sanctuary fighting under Three Birds rules.
Three Birds rules?
Three Birds rules.
Three Birds.
I do not want to get sued.
It's like
And
the shitting.
That's correct. I don't want to get sued by the Simpsons for all your Simpsons references. Look at Smiley.
Smiley.
And a little bit of Lucha versus Lucha style, because that is alternate universe Lucha Corey Castle.
Can you explain this? What do you mean alternate universe?
Well, some people want to scour. You know, you're supposed to scour the globe to find the best talent in the world. Well, I asked the Danger Sanctuary for a little bit of help going beyond that, and that's what Corey Castle brought me.
Tandem teamwork by Juba and Smiley.
And that is the alternate universe's lucha version of Corey Castle.
Was there like a portal somewhere?
That's what I've been told. Look, I'm not going to get into all that. I got a lot of paperwork to do.
Can we get an alternate universe Harry Turjanian, please?
Well, I wish. This way I could do color commentary with myself with play-by-play. That would be amazing. Then I could fire you. Then I have no choice. But luckily for you...
Nothing would get done. You would just stare at yourself the whole time.
How dare you.
Setting up is Smiley.
Oh.
From the middle rope. Cover. A blockbuster off the knee of Juba.
What do you want from me? Let's just wrestle your match, man. I don't know. He's upset with somebody in the crowd, apparently.
He was pointing at you,
pointing at me.
Smiley holding his pose there. Timing it just perfect.
Wow.
Middle rope stunner. Oh, actually he used the bottom turnbuckle there. Tag made, though. Here comes Timmy Danger. Catching Smiley flush. Reversed this tag team title match. On this week's episode of Capital Wrestling, brought to you by BetDSI. Make sure you go to betdsi.edu and sign up with the code CAP120.
One of the great sponsors that I am bringing here to Capital Wrestling. I think we can all agree, even though we don't get along, that BetDSI, it's a fantastic place. It makes everything a little bit more fun. All the sporting events you want to check out, and we have odds on the Capital Wrestling shows, a lot of great stuff. But right now, the odds are not looking good for Juba and Smiley. And this Danger Sanctuary.
Cover one. Broken up by Juba. It's going to take more than that to contain Juba. But Smiley needs to make a tag here.
Look at that, the Danger Sanctuary there. Another tag into alternate universe, Lucha Corey Castle.
So who's actually in this match? Well, we have four guys on the apron.
Well, technically speaking, there's two people.
You said it was a three-bird rule.
It is a three-bird rule, but if you notice, Corey Castle and Lucha, alternate universe Lucha Corey Castle cannot touch because they're going by time cop rules, or at least that's how it was explained to me by Corey Castle. He was playing bongos at the time. It was, maybe I missed something, but the point is, it's 3-on-2 because it's three-bird rules.
Cover, 1, 2.
Now you might think that's unfair.
Yeah, cover 1, 2 again.
You might think that's
going for a third time. 2. Juba having enough there.
See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. We can't have that type of nonsense as representing Capital Wrestling as a champion.
Timmy Danger trying to whip it to the outside, but Smiley prevented it on the apron. Hitting Jimmy Rave on the outside. Sunset flip. Looking for the tag. Tag was made, not the legal man. Wait a minute, how can he tag in Jimmy Rave? How many people are in this matchup?
It's three of them.
3-on-2?
Yes.
4-on-2?
It's
17-on-2? So Matt Maron's going to be tagged in.
No,
Who's
Matt Maron is a special
man?
guest ring announcer, and also he is the commissioner of Comedy Fight Club, which airs exclusively on the Guest Digital Network.
Quit it with the plugs.
It's another partnership that we're working on. Of course, Zach Amico from the Real Ass Podcast scouting. There's a lot of talent in there. The home of the Andrew Dice Plate, the Dice Cast.
We need fairness here. You have to admit that this is not fair.
Hey, you know what's not
fair? To the tag team champions. This is a personal vendetta by you against Juba and Smiley.
You know what wasn't fair? How Matthew Ryan Shapiro was assaulted for no reason and spent months in the hospital. That wasn't fair.
I have no clue what you're talking
about. You have no clue what I'm talking about. Stop
Double
sending
suplex.
me. I'm going to look into corporate having that blocked because that's harassment at this point.
2 count only as Smiley gets his shoulder up.
You got me worked up here. Stop sending the clips to me. I don't appreciate it. That's unfair. That's what's unfair. is that that felon represents a company that I now own. And I believe in the Danger Sanctuary. And let me tell you why. Because before that card game, I was blessed by the oils of Timmy Danger himself. And that is
Went for the silencer, but blocked by Smiley.
That is part of the reason that I feel I won that poker game, and I am now the owner of Capital Wrestling.
You believe whatever you want, but believe this. If Smiley makes that tag to Juba, then the Danger Sanctuary will be in trouble. Oh, but the Supreme Truth smartly using Juba's temper against him.
There we go. See, uncontrollable. I don't want that as the face of the Capital Wrestling Tag Team Champions.
And look at the mugging in the corner by the Danger Sanctuary. And Jimmy Rave again holding on to him for Timmy Danger to stomp. That's a mugging in the corner. Are you an owner or a mafiosa here? What kind of company are you running?
Life is not fair, okay? Life is not fair.
Neither
and
is
that's what
Capital
these two
Wrestling now.
No, ridiculous. Just focus on calling the match. Do your job. And that's in order. That's in order. The fans cheering on Smiley, showing they have no taste whatsoever.
And down again goes Smiley.
Listen to me. I'm gonna break your arm now.
Locking that elbow in.
You want me to break it?
Trying to break his arm at the elbow there.
Smartly trying to eliminate some of that maneuvering from Smiley because he can't do all those high-flying maneuvers if he can't grab the rope properly. He's trying to ground Smiley. It's intelligent wrestling. It's intelligent wrestling, Steven.
Say what you want. While I might not believe in the Danger Sanctuary or trust in the Danger Sanctuary, Timmy Danger always conducts business between those ropes.
There's no doubt about it.
Front drop kick there. That's the separation, and Smiley needs to get up and make this tag.
Come on, Timmy. Come on, come on. Let's do this. I want new champs, and in comes alternate universe.
Tag is made.
Lucha, Corey
and
Castle.
Here comes Juba.
Oh. Juba attacking a man on the outside for no reason, of course.
Has him up. Taken down. Cover. One. But Timmy Danger there.
Always aware, always ever present.
The ever-watchful eye of the Danger Sanctuary.
Imagine what Timmy could do to spread the word with the Capital Wrestling Tag Team Championships. Come on. Oh, that same clothesline that... Never mind about the clothesline. Forget it. Tagging in. I don't know how smart this is. I mean, Smiley was on the ground recuperating.
So much chaos right now as to who's the legal man.
Again, Juba not known for his brains here. Why you would tag your partner and
alternate universe Lucha Corey Castle
getting a little winded apparently, not having the ability to lift up Smiley. And
innovative offense using Timmy Danger as a springboard to drive more power on two count only to drive.
And the indie superstar, the legend Jimmy Rave, the veteran, coming in to break up the pin.
But again, another third man here. It's a 2-on-3 at minimum here. Taken down. It looks like he's got a crossface locked in.
Can he do it?
Juba trying to get in, but Corey Castle
Come on, tap out. Make him tap, for God's sake.
Get
End
to
this
the rope,
nightmare.
Smiley, no. Reach. Jimmy Rave
And
smartly.
he locks it in. Come on, he's in the center of the ring.
Come on, this is a mugging here. His foot's on the ropes.
Damn it.
Jimmy Rave forced to break the hold.
Oh, no. And down goes Corey Castle. Or is that Lucha Corey Castle? I can't tell. It's Corey Castle. Oh, my. Come on. God, and now Juba gets up. Jimmy Rave going, but
blocks the punch.
Driving his head into the mat.
Bronco Buster. And the tag team champions are rolling. This has got to be it. He's got him up. Down he goes. Cover 1, 2, 3.
Damn it. are not the misfits. Stop saying misfits, you idiot. I can't afford to get sued. This is insane.
Harry, you may be the owner of the company, you may control many things, but what you can't control are the tag team champions who are victorious and retain their titles.
Oh yeah? Watch me. I'm gonna take care of this. It's not tonight, but I'm gonna take care of this. They're not the misfits. That is copyrighted by somebody else. Don't listen to those idiots. God, come on.
Why do we spell it with a Z?
Just stop it. Unbelievable. I can't believe I still have to deal with it. That thug, that lunatic, that maniac is still a representative of my company.
You better keep it down.
I keep it down for what? I'm the owner of this company. I don't need this crap. I don't need these two over here. These guys are idiots, morons. I don't want them as my champions. This is ridiculous. I can't have these guys being my champions. This is insane. The Dangerous Sanctuary came up short.
Why are you getting so worked up?
I don't want them representing me, my company. This is my company.
It's your company.
Yes, I own this company. I own this company. I can't have this. The man is a psychotic and a lunatic. What did you say? I didn't hear you. I took off my earpiece. What did you say about me?
Let's just go to break.
It's ridiculous.
Want to watch every single episode of Capital Wrestling Television? Miss an episode of the Capital Wrestling Podcast? Don't fret, because the Capital Wrestling YouTube channel has all that and more. YouTube.com/Capital Wrestling is your hub for all things Capital.
I'm here with Paul Jourdain. I'm just trying to get some sort of justification for your attacks on Sonny Kiss and Killian McMurphy. Do you have anything to say for yourself?
Huh? Justification for what?
I mean, you've been attacking these people systematically. You have a championship match later tonight. Is there any, what's the motivation behind the attacks?
Let's do the math a little bit. What did I do? I attacked Sonny Kiss, and then I attacked
Killian McMurphy.
Mm-hmm. Who is Killian McMurphy?
Sonny's fiance.
Now you're starting to figure it out, right? We're not playing games here. This is not a game. This is not a joke. I'm coming for that championship, and I like to send messages. And my message is, nothing is safe. Your championship isn't safe, Sonny. You aren't safe. Your fiance isn't safe. One thing that you need to realize is the endgame Paul Jourdain is named that for a reason. And you're going to find out very soon why that is. The endgame Paul Jourdain ends it. And I mean careers.
Paul Jourdain with some stark words for Sonny, Killian.